What is good, y'all? It's your boy TATSU here. Welcome back to Mount Olympus Gaming, and in today's video we are going over tips and strategies for Akuma, and I actually have quite a few things to talk about, so let's just get right into it. First thing we're going to go into is his high kick. This is his high kick right here. It's a one button move. So not high kick, I mean heavy kick. I'm sorry. We're gonna go over his heavy kick, and as you can see, his heavy kick is +3 on block. That is right, Akuma has a +3 on block and is a heavy button. This is really good, throwing it out in the neutral. If you're fishing for something, it could definitely reach even the arc if you time it right, make the first one whiff, catch him with the second one, you still get those plus frames, which is really good. Another thing about this move is this is most likely what you're gonna use to go into combos, right? So if you go right into it, say if you get a punish counter, like right here, punish counter, nice amount of damage. That's just, I'm just showing you guys, this is pretty much what you're gonna be using every time you get any type of hit confirm into a drive rush. It's a really great move, man, for real. Now, there is a weakness to this move, as with all things. I'm gonna record the dummy doing it. So if you're stand blocking it, he gets the plus frames. I'm down -3, right? Now, if I crouch block this, watch what happens. You see how it whiffed over my head? So I'm gonna be holding down and back, but then when after that first hit hits me, the second one, just hold down. And you're gonna see he's gonna be wide open. Punish counter, right? So although the move is extremely good and you do have plus frames, you need to be careful, because if somebody like you is watching this video and they have this knowledge, yeah, you're gonna get punished and blown up for that every single time. So best advice, the best tip, knowledge check your opponent. Do this early on in the match. If you don't see your opponent reacting to this or ducking, hey, go crazy with all the plus frames. But if you do, start being mindful of that, and you probably want to go into like this stand heavy punch, or in my personal favorite, it's this crouching medium kick. Personally, I go into these once I notice that they're ducking that, then I typically fish for these right here. All right, so let's get right into the next move. All right, so the next tip we're gonna go over is light TATSU into sweep, right? So as you know, Akuma has different forms of TATSUs. He has light, medium, and the heavy version. Heavy version is really cool. That's the light, and this is the medium. Now, anytime you get a hit confirm, the reason why you always want to end it is very simple. You're gonna get Oki, and it leaves you open to do strike throws, and you have access to a safe jump. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. As you can see, that was a safe jump. We did a move to bait it out, right? You do another move, grab, and then so that's pretty much every time. You can always get Oki, and you're always safe. So the mind game behind this move is pretty straightforward. Every time you get any type of confirm, go into light TATSU, go into sweep, and then you want to start doing strike throws. Once they start respecting that, once they realize they can't do DP, then when they start turtling up, you just go right into strike throws, or you go into your overhead, whatever you want to get into. That's how you utilize that. Now, another thing about this move, when you do light TATSU, I'll show you right now, when you do light TATSU, if you want to get that little extra damage, you can almost get 19, almost 20% out of that. If you do OD DP, and if you do regular DP, regular heavy, you get 17, which is also not bad at all. So this is a tip you guys need to know. Any type of hit confirm that you get, always ending in light TATSU into sweep. If you want Oki, or if you want to get extra damage to close out the round, light TATSU into EXDP. All right, let's move on to the next tip. So the next tip we're gonna get into is his air fireball. Now his air fireball is really good. I mean, it's good for multiple reasons, and here are the reasons, right? First one's first, obviously, to get pressure, go into something like that, just to stop them. As you can see, he's trying to DP, and he got stopped. So it actually could stuff DPs. So that's also another reason why you want to do that. If they wanted to do a drive impact too, when you do the EX version, it hits 3 times, it will break drive impact. So that's really good. Also, say if you're fighting a player like Aki, or let's say if Blanca, and he drops the little puppet and has electrocuted, you want to hover in the air, it gives you that extra hover, and it also throws off their timing when they want to do DPs. That is extremely good. But this does have some weaknesses. It is very prone to DPs. And when I say very prone, very, very prone. Being that Akuma just came out, most people won't know about it, but soon as the meta develops for this character, people will know about it, and I'm gonna show you, right? So I have the AI set to do it. So I have the AI right here set to do the air fireball. Now watch this. You see how much time I had to do it? Now let me explain to you why this works. It's because your invulnerability frames, you have 4 frames, and then that red is when it's active. So before your invulnerability frames kick in, there's a bit of a delay. That's why you want to delay the anti-air, because once he's in the air, he can't do nothing else. And by the time you actually hit him, when you delay it, that's when your vulnerability frames is there, and you're gonna guarantee the hit every single time. Now in some other situations, depending on the arc of the jump, if you have, like, see right now, I don't think I could reach him. You can also challenge him straight up just like that. If you do air fireball, you can also dash, and he's punishable like that. So be mindful of these things when you're utilizing this move. But overall, it is a really good move, but that's how you use it effectively, and be mindful of that weakness. Second thing we're going to go over is his command grab. So his command grab is off this move right here. This is when you hold all the kicks, and you do forward. You can also do it forward, you can also do it backward. But to do the command grab, you do this move, and then you do the 2 light punch and light kick, and there's a command grab. It's really good, but in my opinion, this move is a real gimmick because it's a dead visual giveaway, right? I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna have the AI set to do it. All right, so now we have the AI set to do it. I'm going to show you what I mean. I just stopped him just like that. He is not invulnerable like in previous titles, right? And he also glows red. I'm going to show you in the face. When he glows that red glow, just do anything. You can jump. You can literally just jump. He's hella punishable. If you want EXDP, you don't have to respect it. I see this move more as a gimmick. You throw this out here and there to test your opponent's reactions, but honestly, I don't see this move being utilized too much, because once the opponent knows that, you're gonna start getting punished for that. All right, so let's move along to the next tip. All right, so now we're gonna get into the demon flip move, which is this move right here. So with this move, let's go block all. So I want to show you, if you do this move, quarter circle forward, any of the kick buttons. If you do the light version, you're +2. You do the medium version, you are also +2. You do the heavy version, you're also +2. Now if you do quarter circle forward and then the overhead, you're +7. That's the light. +5. And if you do +5. So this move, similar to the command grab, this is a gimmick, right? If you can get it off in the match, do it. If your opponent doesn't know about it. But similar to the air fireballs, this move is very prone to DPs. Like, it's so predictable. Like, the moment they go up, even if you try to do it quickly, he has to go into an animation, then go down. You have enough time to DP him. I'm going to show you what I mean. All right, so I have Akuma set to do the move. I'm going to delay the DP. Watch this. I'm going to delay even more. Like... And that's just me delaying, extremely delaying. Like, if you have decent reactions, you can definitely check him with this. Like I said, this move is good, but I also feel like it's a gimmick. If you can get the move off, hey, more power to you. But I will only recommend using this move. Knowledge check your opponent early on. If they're not punishing you for this, hey, then have a blast with the plus frames. But let's move on to the next tip. This is actually a really interesting tip I'm going to show you guys. So Adamant Flame, quarter circle back punch. He has different versions of it, light, medium, heavy, you know. So let me explain to you this move. This move is a really good move. It's a 2-hitting move, and it takes really good damage. If you went into a combo, let's say if you did this. Let's say if you did this. Try this again. Takes a nice amount of damage. The OD version is a wall splat, sends them back full screen if you want to get to zoning, which is really good. Now, here's what makes this move really good. If someone does something that's flat out unsafe, you really want to utilize this move as the initial hit to punish counter, because because you can pretty much just punish the hell out of them and get a lot of damage. So you would do something like this. Oh no, you would do something like this. And you just got 32. Or you could do that and get 35. Like, he's a heavy hitter. It's taking heavy amount of damage. Now, another thing about this is easily hit confirmable into a couple of supers. In order to do your level 2, you must do the EX version, right? Just easier to do it. So, and you can catch them. You'll see this move shine more in the corner, like this. Just like that, your level 2, you did almost 50%. On a Mount Olympus, we call that a 50 burger, and that's one way you could utilize it. It's also extremely good to hit confirm into your level 3, and you can pretty much do it from actually anyone, any move without spending a drive gauge on it, which is really good. In my opinion, this is a really good move. And I'm also want to show you how this move is extremely effective when applying pressure offensively. I have Jamie here as an example. If I hit him, he's gonna try to do a crouching attack, a crouching light punch immediately after, because I want to show you guys something. So this is how you utilize the move. Mind you, we're gonna be utilizing the quarter circle back heavy, right? So you do stand jab, 2 jabs, and look at that. It's literally the perfect distance. So normally, when you try to do it 3 times, you can catch them. If you want to catch a full combo, you do it twice, do it, and you get literally a punish counter for them trying to mash. Like, this is crazy. Utilizing the move like this, I'm telling you, it will open people up. Now, for some reason, this setup does not work if you start with a crouching low kick, punch, then the quarter circle back heavy. It doesn't work for that for some odd reason. Even if you do 2, it just doesn't work. Now, if you do 2 of the regular crouching lights, it works. So this is something to take note of and to implement in your game, and I guarantee you, you're gonna be killing it, and you're gonna catch a lot of people with that. The next thing I want to get into is also when it comes to utilizing his Demon Rage special. Here's the thing about this, and I really want you guys to really pay attention to this. So you see this move right here, right? This is a move, is pretty much, it goes by light punch, forward, light kick, heavy, and he does, when he has the critical special, the critical art special, he does a separate, more damaging special move. We all know this is very infamous of Akuma. Now, here's where this gets really good. As you can see, that was about 4 inputs. But when you do the light version of Adamant Flame, which is quarter circle back punch, but the light versions, so you do this. So you're gonna do quarter circle back punch, forward punch. You also then want to do let go and do forward, and then tap light kick, heavy punch, forward, light kick, and heavy punch at the same time. And it's going to activate the Demon Rage move, right? So let me show you what I mean. All right, so as you can see, if you look on the left side of the screen, as you can see where it begins with the down marker, you can see that I started doing the quarter circle motion, right? Quarter circle punch, forward punch. Now, where it says, even though it's looking like 2 separate inputs, it's the same input. I literally just did, it's the same exact input. So the 2 light punches that I'm doing for Adamant Flame, quarter circle back, light punch, forward light punch, it's still reading that. So all you have to do, as you can see, if you look further up, I did forward, heavy punch and light kick at the same time. So essentially, Raging Demon came out in 2 inputs. This is the only way I've found to do this move this way. And mind you, I use a pad. I do not use an arcade stick. I do not use hitbox. I'm using pad. So a regular PlayStation 5 controller. This is a secret, and this is a tip on how you can utilize that move in combo consistently. Trust me, y'all gonna be woke to this, and you're gonna be hitting people with this a lot. So now to wrap this up, the strategy. Akuma is still a Shoto, right? He's just a Shoto that hits really hard. So you just really gonna have to focus on opening up your opponent, utilizing different moves as far as your spacing, knowing what moves that you could do, what moves you can't do, right? So it's still gonna come down to you confirming certain things, but I'm telling you right now, whatever confirm you get, whether it's a low TATSU into the sweep, safe jump, if you utilize the tips that I'm telling you, it will make your Akuma powerful. And honestly, this is all you really need to know. Now, if you want to become a combo guru and find out the other routes, hey, that's fine by me. Go ahead, because Akuma has many different combo routes he can do. But if you're just getting started and you feel a bit overwhelmed, hey, this is literally all you need to know about Akuma to snag some wins on ranked or even casual matches. So if you found this video helpful, please drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.